Hi, this is Majinoni. Here's some comic reviews for you. If you saw my AVX review, I'm sorry if I go crazy. I apologize ahead of time. And you'll understand why. Anyways, what we have is 3 DC titles. Aquaman, Green Lantern, and Batman the Dark Knight. Now, the reason why I got Batman the Dark Knight was because of the Scarecrow. I really like the Scarecrow, and I wanted to see how they were going to fit the Scarecrow into the new DC universe. And while I really did enjoy the first issue, I thought the second issue was a little bit of a letdown. And for that, I was a little bit disappointed. We did get a little bit of a Scarecrow's origin, a very, very minor part, but I thought that part was really important because it was dealing with him as a young kid. And then I guess you can say it shows his fascination towards the younger kids that he's tormenting with the fear gases. So that part I thought was fascinating and good. The rest of the story, though, with Batman, while most of it was bad, there was a really shining moment, I thought, in the story, and that was when Batman goes to visit the one girl who escaped, and the girl's not talking. And, I thought the art was fantastic, the way you can see the sadness on his face. But then he gets smart and goes, you know what? I'm going to try to see if I can get her to talk through the doll. And that's when she opens up and gives him the information. So I thought that was a really nice touch. It's, one of those, using your head moments. So I thought that was really good. Right now I'm in the middle, good or bad yet. I think it's still too early in this storyline to figure that out. But overall, though, I thought it was a decent read. And it's really, really hard to stay focused. Very hard. Okay, Green Lantern number 11. Now, I only gave this another chance because of the Black Hand and the last page. Or not necessarily the last page, but the Black Hand section. Now, I have no idea what's going on with Black Hand. I have no idea what's going on with the Indigo Tribe. I have no idea none of that nonsense. I don't know. But the problem that I do have is the fact that you have the Third Army coming in. And I'm like thinking, why do you need another big event like this? Why can't we just have stories? And, why does everything have to lead towards another big event with the Green Lantern? I mean, Green Lantern, we got hit time and time and time again with the big events, and now we don't. I wanted a break. I mean, and that's the reason why that I basically dropped the book. And I'm not, honestly speaking, I am not disappointed that I dropped the book. Because I don't want to deal with this nonsense. Now, the Black Hand is freaking creepy. I mean, he's raising his family, and he's having Chinese food with them. I was like, holy mother of God. This is a twisted individual. And I was like, that part was very, very disturbing. I don't know if I'm going to get the next issue, though. Because I'm afraid if I get the next issue, I'm going to get the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And the next thing you know, I'm getting the Third Army miniseries. The Third Army and all of its crossovers, and I'm not going to be able to take it because I'm going to go crazy and want to strangle myself because I got wrapped up into this mess. Now, I will say this, and I know I'm probably speaking out of place, and somebody's going to go, well, geez, Majinoni, you should have waited before you made this comment, because now you look like a fool. And now I can't find it. Okay, here it is right here. Now, this is the one thing that I'm really wondering about. You have a universe full of alien races. It seems to me that the Guardians are pretty pleased with every single race that's out there, except for one. And that one is humans. They don't like hell. They don't like Guy. I don't know what they think about Stewart, but that's at least 2 out of 3s that they don't like. So, if you are creating a third army, while I don't know who this guy is, I'm assuming he's related maybe to the third army. Why does he look like a human? He's got a gun. Is this a guy that maybe he found another ring? And if he found another ring and he really is a Green Lantern and has nothing to do with the Third Army, why did they Guardians allow him to have the ring? Because that would be yet another human, and they don't like humans. I don't understand it. Aquaman. I love the cover. This cover was freaking awesome. I mean, you have Black Mana with a trident going through his helmet with blood. Winning combination. Now, Johns is really doing a fantastic job with Aquaman, I think. I think if I were to compare these two stories, I like Aquaman a lot more. To me, not Black Hand, but Green Lantern seems to be the cycle where it's like, okay, blah, 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 story build, okay, now we got a major event. Story build, okay, we have to have another event. Story builds are written. Aquaman doesn't have that feeling to it. And I really appreciate that. You don't understand the feelings in my heart about a story that does not lead to a big mega event. Because that's all I really want. I don't want big events. I want stories. Aquaman's an asshole. And they're really hitting that home. Because there's a touching moment where some of his prior teammates from years ago try to reach out to him. They're like, hey man, we just want to help you out. And this one guy's like, I think his name was Victor, or this Russian guy, or Vostok. He's like, guy, Arthur, I have issues. I can't get close to people. I can't even touch you, to show you my support. And Aquaman's like, jumps in the water. And I'm like, you're a dick. But I like it. I mean, he's an ass. And I like the fact that he is so unlike other characters. All the other characters are goody two-shoes. And Arthur is like, I don't play by your rules. And I love that sense of unpredictability. And I think this is a great direction for the character. And basically what we're leading up to is Black Manta finding all these artifacts, and he's going to wreak havoc on the world. And Aquaman's going to take care of some business. And, if you had the Aquaman of, let's just say you had a goody two-shoes Captain Boy Scout Aquaman, I might be worried about that. But now we have, I'm not going to take your crap. I don't need you. I will take care of business, and I will put a harpoon through your head, Aquaman. And I like that. Aquaman, surprisingly for me, is one of the better DC titles that I'm enjoying in terms of superhero titles. And, while Animal Man and Swamp Thing was up there pretty high, and I was really, really enjoying those stories, I saw, of course this issue doesn't have it, but I saw the listing of all the Swamp Thing, Animal Man crossovers that are coming up, and I swear to God, I freaked out because I'm like, this story is a never-ending story. I'm never going to see it. I will die before I see a resolution to the Rot story. That terrifies me. But overall, though, I thought it was okay. I'm still thinking that's okay. I just hope they don't drag it on. But anyways, let's get back to Aquaman. I digress, sorry. I enjoyed the story. I highly recommend Aquaman. I will be buying the trade. And I really do like the way that Johns is interpreting this character. And the sad thing is, I know that once he leaves, this book is going to suck because nobody's going to give him that same edge, and I think this is this is what I think this character needed. I like it. So I like On the Fence, and it captured my interest, but I'm probably going to stop. I would give you a code, but DC are a bunch of assholes who don't want to give you codes unless they want you to pay for extra for that code. So I'm sorry. If you join my Facebook link down below here, you'll see me uploading codes, and please enjoy. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think. I'm sorry I'm not in the right proper state of mind, but that AVX review really is making my head not feel proper. So until next time.